Hello and welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today we're going over Meta stock, and as always we'll be going over the current events which could affect its price, and then discuss the candlestick charts and what it suggests for the short and long term. Starting off with the news, recent reports from sources like Investors Business Daily and Yahoo Finance show a mixed sentiment surrounding Meta stock. While some analysts are optimistic about its future, citing potential benefits from the upheld TikTok ban and Zuckerberg's AI focus, others express concern about factors such as user numbers and infrastructure costs. The Supreme Court's decision to uphold the TikTok ban has sent ripples through the tech industry, with Meta stock showing resilience amidst a broader market downturn for similar companies. The overall sentiment is still uncertain, with no clear consensus on whether Meta is a buy or sell at this time. Now, let's turn our attention to the charts. Looking at the daily chart, we observe a recent price surge from around 300 to its current price of 612.77. This substantial increase appears to have been triggered or strengthened by news of the TikTok ban. The 52-week high is at 638.40, so there is some potential upside, but it's clear the stock has seen significant volatility. However, some recent bearish candles indicate that there could be some resistance at the current price. Zooming out to the full range of the daily chart shows us a pattern of alternating bullish and bearish phases. It appears that at the beginning of this data, the 300 to 310 range held as a support and resistance level, but it has since broken through, with the support appearing to shift upwards. Let's take a closer look at the last couple of months by narrowing the time range. This period shows us a steady upward trend, which strengthens the current bullish sentiment. This is also the time around which the ban on TikTok was upheld. We can clearly see a significant breakout above resistance levels, causing a notable increase in price. Switching to the 1-hour chart, we can see more granular details of the price movement. Notice that although the overall trend in the daily chart is upward, there are multiple instances of short-term price corrections within this recent period, representing short-term volatility. This is more indicative of how short-term trading could take advantage of these temporary dips and gains, but not as informative for long-term projections. Finally, let's examine the 15-minute chart for even finer-grained insights. This chart highlights the intraday fluctuations, revealing even more instances of short-term volatility, but even less information for long-term decisions. As in the previous chart, the volatility can be a point of interest for short-term trading, but this is not necessarily representative of how the stock will perform on the long term. In summary, the news suggests mixed sentiment regarding Meta stock, with both bullish and bearish factors at play. However, the charts paint a generally more bullish picture, particularly in the daily chart. Key support and resistance levels have shifted upwards along with the stock's climb, breaking the previous support and resistance level at around 300 to 310. The short-term volatility shown in the hourly and 15-minute charts could provide opportunities for short-term traders, but long-term investors should focus on the overall trend. It is important to pay attention to potential resistance levels around the 638.40 mark and how the price reacts to the recent bearish candles. If Meta breaks above the 638.40 mark, it could signal further upside. Alternatively, a decisive break below 600 could turn the sentiment towards a more bearish outlook. Keep an eye on the news, as earnings reports and other market events will influence the price action. That concludes this analysis of Meta stock on Explain the Charts.